his muscles and wipe his wayward brother Prince Harry and his power-hungry wife Meghan from the history books, it says.
There are growing calls to strip Harry and Meghan of their royal titles. The New York Post is reporting that locals in the UK say enough is enough, especially after Prince Harry's disastrous BBC interview which aired.
But it's hardly a secret that the palace has already conducted secret meetings with members of the government to discuss putting the plan into...
Hold on to your crowns, royal enthusiasts, because the monarchy has just been hit by a massive upheaval that could completely dismantle Prince Harry's noble status. This isn't merely gossip from the tabloids. It's a genuine crisis in the UK's constitution, with the House of Lords, the nation's top legislative body, initiating a formal petition to remove Harry's Duke of Sussex designation. Yes, the very institution he chose to leave is now poised to sever one of his last ties to royalty. The red-haired prince is said to be enraged, and the catalyst is as dramatic as a royal fireworks display. The royal family's quiet stance has shifted, letting Parliament take center stage with a clear message. We've had enough. Insiders near the palace reveal a shadowy, intense reality. Prince William is gearing up to assert his authority and erase his estranged brother, Prince Harry, along with his ambitious spouse, Meghan, from the annals of history. The chatter is intense, and it's spreading beyond London's elite circles. According to the New York Post, UK residents are voicing a collective frustration, particularly after Harry's recent contentious interviews. Enough is enough. But the true bombshell? This isn't a grassroots movement. It's a coordinated effort from within the system. We're talking about clandestine discussions between palace officials and government figures to set the plan in motion. A royal tempest is forming, and Harry might soon lose the title he's clung to most fiercely, his royal designation. Just wait, because when Prince William ascends to the throne, he's expected to take a firm stance and challenge Meghan Markle's position, delivering a swift and embarrassing reality check. Reports from OK magazine already hint at William's plans to revoke both Harry and Meghan's HRH titles upon his coronation. For someone who traded royal obligations for Hollywood glamour and flashing lights, the monarchy is finished with leniency. Leaks indicate Harry is boiling with anger because the organization he abandoned is now targeting his most prized royal asset. Let's be real. Many believe Meghan has transformed Harry. The once joyful, light-hearted prince has become a bitter complainer, venting from his paranoid bubble at a world he sees as plotting against him. This isn't a minor reprimand. It's a comprehensive dismantling of his remaining royal credibility, spearheaded by the UK's most influential legislative body, the House of Lords. Why does this title matter so much? Because HRH is reserved for active royals and key figures. It signifies public respect and honor. It's not tied to wealth. Active royals don't profit from their names. It's rooted in duty. This petition isn't some fringe idea. It's backed by a robust alliance of lords in the UK Parliament, including prominent Conservative peers and impartial crossbench members. They're raising alarms, accusing Prince Harry of recklessly exploiting his royal status for enormous personal benefits. And make no mistake, trust is at the core. Recall the infamous Sandringham Summit? Meghan Markle was intentionally excluded because senior royals feared she might secretly record and leak the conversation to the press. There's zero trust remaining with Prince Harry and his wife. This is grave. Parliamentary documents show the petition is under official scrutiny and gaining momentum in political mainstream circles. Central to it all is Section 1 of the Titles Deprivation Act of 1917. The same statute used to strip titles from royals who allied with enemy nations during World War I. The contemporary argument? While Harry hasn't engaged in wartime betrayal, his behavior has breached boundaries deserving similar severe repercussions. A fresh survey indicates Harry's popularity hasn't merely dipped, it's plummeting at breakneck speed. Legislators are characterizing Harry's deeds not as a military defection, but as a violation of Britain's ethical and constitutional principles. The backlash has been rapid and overwhelming. In just days of launch, the petition has amassed thousands of public endorsements. But the real indicator? It's securing support from members of both the House of Lords and the House of Commons. This isn't theatrical drama. It's institutional action backed by constitutional authority. Yet honestly, this mirrors Meghan Markle's approach from the outset. She desires all the perks of royal identity without the duties. She craves the tiara but shuns public service. So what sparked this political uproar? What prompted Parliament to finally declare enough? The trigger? Harry's deepening involvement in American politics. This action, many argue, directly contradicts the strict neutrality required of anyone bearing a British royal title. Over recent years, he's participated in numerous public events without restraint, once famously labeling the U.S. First Amendment as absurd. But it didn't end there. Harry and Meghan have aligned with partisan groups in California, some promoting anti-monarchy and extreme left-wing views. And here's the clincher. They've done so while retaining the Duke and Duchess branding. Experts in constitutional law are blunt. They're terming it title exploitation, leveraging royal status to lend credibility to radical political statements worldwide. It's vital to note that the royal racism narrative Meghan used to justify William and Kate's concerns about her is, per this opposing view, entirely fabricated. Legislators are now openly questioning, why is a British duke interfering in U.S. elections, commenting on free speech, and engaging in transatlantic lobbying? Their verdict is severe and unequivocal. Prince Harry, they claim, has turned his royal title into a weapon against the very entity that granted it. This isn't merely inappropriate, it's perilous, and for the first time, Parliament seems poised to intervene. Since stepping back from royal roles in 2020, Harry has elevated his profile by spotlighting the monarchy itself. It began with the explosive Oprah Winfrey interview, where ambiguous yet harmful claims of racism emerged. Think about the awkward discussion on how dark their child might be and its implications. His wife isn't visibly black, yet they assert their treatment resonates with people of color everywhere. But critics see it differently. Meghan has mastered playing the victim, blaming cruel Brits, online mobs, and hateful journalists for her negative press while denying any personal shortcomings. Harry has escalated personal grudges into a global spectacle. Next came the Netflix series, Harry and Meghan, another platform to expose the family's private matters. But he continued. In his autobiography, Spare, Harry targeted almost everyone. His father, his brother, Queen Camilla, and even the legacy of the late Queen Elizabeth II. Remember his admission that he and William urged their dad against marrying Camilla? Why? Because she was the antagonist, the intruder needing image rehab. She was, in Harry's words, the evil stepmother. Now UK lawmakers are labeling this as symbolic disloyalty. How, they wonder, can someone who commodified his family's secrets for profit still embody UK dignity? For many in Parliament, the answer is clear. He can't. It's heartbreaking to witness intimate family talks aired publicly. Lawmakers are direct. Harry's actions are deemed malicious, petty, and profit-driven. And when you hold a crown-granted title, such behavior isn't trivial. It's paramount. Despite Harry's beliefs, royal titles aren't inviolable. Legal authorities like Professor Vernon Buck Danner, a top UK constitutional expert, affirm Parliament holds the power to revoke a royal dukedom, particularly for national interest or moral imperatives. The Titles Deprivation Act of 1917 is one of several mechanisms available. It's remarkable. This pair, who claim to exit the royal family for privacy, now share texts, private photos, and every intimate detail of their early romance. Some lawmakers advocate for a lasting solution, a new law, the Dignity of the Crown Act, to prohibit using British noble titles in international political spheres. And per sources, Prince Harry is the obvious focus. This isn't a mere threat. It's the start of a potential formal campaign to erase his aristocratic heritage. Parliament is attentive. The public is increasingly exasperated. And within palace confines, the monarchy has reached its limit. Time may be running out for Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. The image he painted in that BBC interview, that Queen Elizabeth II desired his security level, is now unraveling, showing she was actually troubled by them. The consensus is that upon William's ascension, Harry and Meghan will be stripped of HRH, with Prince William enjoying broad public backing for the decision. The man formerly beloved as the People's Prince could soon become a mere footnote in royal scandal lore. If Prince Harry assumed the British public would support him, he gravely erred. Polls from YouGov and the Daily Mail reveal a harsh, irreversible change in sentiment. A shocking 62% of Brits now advocate stripping Harry of his Duke of Sussex title. And it worsens. Among conservatives and seniors, traditionally monarchy loyalists, that figure exceeds 70%. But the biggest surprise? Even Labour supporters, often sympathetic to Republican ideas, feel Harry's gone too far. A recent Express poll shows near total agreement, with 97% believing King Charles should remove Harry's royal title. Public opinion hasn't shifted. It's collapsed. Prince Harry is no longer the approachable royal who followed Diana's casket. Instead, he's seen as a self-imposed exile, profiting from complaints while attacking the institution he departed. In a GB News Street poll, a Sussex retiree was unfiltered. He no longer represents us. He represents only himself. Revoke the title. He's no duke to me. Even in Sussex, the region his title honors, locals are rejecting him. The UK deserves adherence to rules. You're not exceptional. You don't get extras just because. Yet he perpetually demands privileges as Prince Harry. Many think, upon leaving the royal family, you became an ordinary guy. So many seek honors without effort. Residents are flooding the House of Lords petition, arguing Harry's U.S. actions bring only shame and misrepresentation. Simply put, the British public is done with Prince Harry, and Parliament is now responding. But here's the bitter pill. The monarchy's loudest detractors still exploit its benefits. While Harry and Meghan profess distance from the institution, they use their Sussex titles for huge profits. Their Netflix agreement is through Archewell Productions. But every release highlights Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Notice how each episode credits starring Meghan, Duchess of Sussex? That's her billing! Similarly for Spotify. Their defunct podcast, Archetypes, relied on royal ties for audience. It continues. Their kids, Archie and Lilibet, are portrayed as prince and princess in media, despite their parents' vows to shield them. Observers on both continents call this title exploitation, those exclusive photos of the children. Critics say it was for more coverage. They claim privacy but dangle teasers like a rare glimpse of their kids. This involves using inherited prestige as a brand while ignoring the values it represents. It's a glaring inconsistency. Constitutional scholar Philip Murphy stated in The Times, "No British noble has ever so brazenly used their title for Hollywood stardom and political rants. This isn't service. It's publicity. In Britain, titles symbolize duty, tradition, and accountability, not publishing deals, scandals, and attention-grabbing series." To many, Harry epitomizes the antithesis, an absent duke amassing millions from a crown he claims to have forsaken. He operates with stunning obliviousness, evading responsibility and expecting miracles. If Harry were a private individual, his grievances and political views might be dismissed as opinions. But he's not! He engages in this while retaining Duke of Sussex. That elevates it beyond family drama to a constitutional and reputational UK issue. Buckingham Palace remains mute, and in royal terms, that silence is telling. Privately, though, sources say King Charles monitors the petition to strip Harry's titles closely. Legally, he can use letters patent, as Queen Elizabeth did to remove Prince Andrew's military roles and patronages. Charles could follow suit, mirroring Andrew's partial withdrawal. He retains HRH but doesn't use it. Yet the palace hasn't acted publicly. Yet why the delay? It's not about retaliation. It's about image and procedure. The palace understands that constitutional title removal lets Parliament and the public lead, avoiding perceptions of pettiness. As royal biographer Robert Lacey noted, King Charles doesn't want this viewed as a father disciplining his son. He wants it as the institution distancing from a liability. And the most revealing silence? Prince William's. Sources indicate William is fully informed of the petition and hasn't objected. In fact, he views Harry's continued use of Duke of Sussex, especially in overseas political and commercial settings, as a threat to the monarchy's integrity. Simply, the Windsors have progressed. The Crown communicates loudly through silence. enabling the public, media, and Parliament to convey, "You left, and the door is shutting." The spark is ignited. Support for Harry's title removal grows. His business tactics are exposed, and the family is withdrawing. Prince Harry may face ultimate disgrace, legally losing the title that lends his fame substance. The title he once proudly wore could be reclaimed, not spitefully, but to uphold institutional honor. Montecito's walls tremble! Harry isn't immune. History provides precedents. In 1917, King George V invoked the Titles Deprivation Act to remove honors from royals siding with Germany. Parliament has acted before and can again. During World War I, entire royal lines lost dukedoms. Names like Duke of Albany and Duke of Cumberland vanished. Today, lawmakers revive that model. Their logic? Prince Harry might not commit traditional treason, but associating with Netflix, Spotify, and U.S. political causes is, per House of Lords members, a moral affront to monarchy dignity. They're not only historical. They're citing recent cases. Prince Andrew. In 2022, amid Epstein scandal outrage, Andrew lost patronages and honors. So Parliament asks, if Andrew forfeited titles over scandal, why retain Harry's while he undermines UK interests globally? Here's the devastating reality Harry confronts. If Parliament revokes his Duke of Sussex title, his persona crumbles. No more His Royal Highness at premieres. No grand introductions at galas or pitches. He becomes plain Harry Windsor, ex-royal tabloid fodder. In Hollywood, where image equals power, losing royal luster could be ruinous. The Sussex brand fades without crown endorsement. Meghan's blog, Netflix deals, all hinge on royalty's allure. Strip that, and they resemble clinging celebrities, not influencers. Public sentiment sours. Legal precedents exist. Political drive builds. As pressure mounts, Prince Harry stands at a fork. Redemption or obscurity. The world watches, not just his title, but his identity sans it. If you're captivated by royal ascents, declines, and spectacles like this is merely the start. Smash that subscribe button and enable notifications to catch every dramatic update on this unfolding saga. Share in the comments. Do you agree Parliament should remove Harry's title? Or is it palace-driven revenge? Like if you think